Hi, and welcome to the Guitar Learning Show. I'm Bob, and today we're going to go through kind of a beginner-ish, simplified version of Peter Frampton's classic Show Me the Way. We're going to be doing, of course, the live version. That's the version everybody knows. If you've never listened to the studio version, it's worth giving a listen. Came out the year before on the album called Frampton. But what we're all familiar with, of course, is Frampton Comes Alive, which was released in '76. So what I like about this song is it's another one of these songs where you can play a very simplified version, but it's very noticeable, right? That intro, everybody knows that intro. And the song really only has a few parts, and there's only a couple slightly tricky parts to it. I'm only going to be doing the rhythm part. I'm not going to be doing the lead parts at all. However, if you want to see a demo perhaps or a lesson on the intro, put it down in the comments and we'll get one done for you. Okay? So let's get started. So the song has three real sections to learn. There's the intro, which is very similar to the verses. There's a little pre-chorus bit, and then there's the chorus. All of it's pretty straightforward, and we're going to walk through it. You'll learn a few new chords probably today, but if you're familiar with most of your open chords and your major bar chord shapes, you're going to be good to go. Okay? So the song starts out, the intro that we all know, starts out with a D, so just a standard open D chord. And then it goes to a D major 7. And the way we're going to play the D major 7 is we're just going to bar the G, the B, and the E on the second fret. And we're going to strum the D, those four strings, starting with the D. So it's a bar of that. And then we have a bar of B minor. Now B minor uses the, if you're not familiar with your minor A string barred chord shapes, it uses the same shape as the major bar chord shape, which would be up here, up one string, but down a string, right? So we have B minor, and we do that for a bar. And then there's, like I said, this is very simplified. We're going to do a string major bar chord, and that is going to be, and this is a B flat. So our index finger on the A string at the first fret, and our ring finger on the D string at the third fret, and we're going to bar those. Now, what we're going to do, this part's a little different. So we're going to do two strums at the B, but on the second strum, we're going to slide up to the C, and then we're going to do two strums on the C. Okay? It's the, you'll know it when you hear it. It's the very end of the kind of the intro section. So we're going to go, you do. Okay? So that's the intro. So really, again, it's just a bar of D, a bar of the D major 7. Remember, bar those three lower strings there. A bar of B minor. And then we do that B flat to C. And that's that famous intro that we all know. So the verse is the same as that intro section, but we're going to basically double everything up until the end, and I'll show you that. So we'll do two bars of D. Two bars of D major 7. Then we'll do two bars of that B minor. And now on that last part with the slide, we're going to do a full bar of the B flat, and we'll do a full bar of that, and then we'll do our B, B, slide into C, 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 right? So it's going to be like this. So that's the intro and the verse. All the verses are the same. For a couple of the verses, you're going to repeat that whole thing. And then at the end, you're only going to do it once, but you'll hear it when you listen to the song. So next we have a small pre-chorus. The pre-chorus is going to use another kind of unusual chord. It is an A7 sus4, but you can get away with just an A. So the bar A, but we're going to do the A7 sus4 for a specific reason, and that's it. The chord after that is a full G, and it makes it very easy, and I'll show you why it's so easy to do. So if you make your big G, right, the 4-finger G, with the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, the low E, your index is on the 2nd fret of the A, and then you have your ring finger and your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B and the high E. That's our full G, right? But for the A7 sus4, we just take our pinky off, take our middle finger off, and then move our index finger down to the D string. We're going to strum from the A down, and we're going to do 2 bars of that, and then we're going to go into a G. So it becomes very easy to just put your pinky down and move your index finger up 1 and put your middle finger down to the G. But the way we're going to do it is a little unusual. So we're going to do 2 bars of the A7 sus4. And then when we go to the G, we're going to go to that G, and we're going to do a full bar and then the 1. So we're going to go, I'll turn the volume down here so I can just show you. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and stop. Let that ring out. We do the 1, and then we're going to count 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to move back into our B minor, and we'll do 2 bars of that. And then we're going to go to a G. Now, when you're going from the B minor to the G, you're better off to just use the full major E root major. So the E root is we've got the G on the 3rd fret. You're better off to use this shape, which is, you're barring the 3rd fret. Your index finger bars the 3rd fret. Your middle finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the G, and then your ring finger is on the 5th fret of the A, and your pinky's on the 5th fret of the D. And the reason we're going to use this shape is it's the same exact shape as the B minor, but 1 fret over and 1 string up. So we're going to be going from 2, and it's 2 bars of the B minor and 2 bars of the G. And that repeats through all the choruses, right? So we're going to do, we'll do 2 bars of the B minor. And then over to the G. So 1 fret down, or 1 fret down and 1 string up. And that's really the song. Those are the major parts of the song. We've got the intro / verse. We've got the pre-chorus and then the chorus. And if you know those parts and you listen, it's very easy to figure out what's going on with the with the song itself. If you listen to the song and know those parts, it's very easy to know, kind of what part is in there. You can build your own little roadmap. The only tricky parts are to remember is that slide on the 2 when we're in the we're doing the B flat and up to the C. And then when we go to the G and we do the bar and then the 1. Those are really the only unusual things, right? You can do 4 strums per bar. You can start out with 1 strum, just strum on the 1. On the slide, you're going to need to strum on the 1 and then strum on the 3. You'll do the 1 and then the 3. But you can just start out with 1 strum per bar, then work your way up to 4 strums per bar. If you want to look at a strumming pattern for this song, the old reliable, the down, down, up, down, works great. It sounds very much like what the rhythm players were using on the recording. Use that one and it'll sound great. So that's really a simple version of Show Me the Way. Learn those sections and kind of figure out where they go in the song, and you'll be there. You'll be able to play it. And like I said, this is one of those songs I love because that intro especially is so distinctive that if you play that, even if you don't play it perfectly, everybody knows what song you're playing, right? It's just one of those that is instantly recognizable because we've all been living with that song in our ears for too long. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you want to see that lesson on the intro lead line, and we can get Kevin to put that together for you. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you give this song a try, and we will see you in the next video.